Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be covering a few upcoming projects plus the start of a new wild trend. Now before I dive in, I quickly want to touch on OpenSea analytics. Yesterday we had $220 million worth of volume. The day before that we saw 214 million. So these are absolutely all-time highs. Then if we head over to OpenSea, we can see how insane things are pumping like Azuki. I woke up this morning and Azuki was 8.8 ETH. Yes, I'm still holding that. You know I'm not selling that. But right now we are seeing an insane amount of OpenSea volume. So you want to make sure that you understand the current market conditions and that you're not getting trapped in the hype. Be wary if you're buying stuff on OpenSea. There's a good chance that by the time you're hopping in these plays, smart money is already liquidating their positions and selling them back. So you just want to make sure you're being careful. That's why I always recommend trying to stick to minting projects, especially if you don't have a couple ETH in your wallet yet. But yeah, so OpenSea volume is going wild. So let's go ahead and jump into the projects. But before I dive in, make sure to follow me on Twitter at BlockchainGavin, like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, as you definitely don't want to sleep on these projects when I'm talking about them. All right, so the first project that I want to touch on is called Roborovski NFT collections. So this one caught my eye for a couple of reasons. I really like the project. I like what they're doing with it. And I happen to love the art style, this comic book like art style, which we'll hop into more into the sneak peeks later on. But it's a project initiated by a team of award-winning Hollywood artists. And it also says based on the character created by Dev Patel and Tilda Cobham. They are also on the team. If you don't know who they are major actors who have starred in several hit films. But let's go ahead and pop over to their website, find out more about the project as well as the team, because they are fully doxed. So basically it says we're going to be able to take part in the origin story of the little hamster named Roborovski. So this is going to be a 10,000 piece collection. And so we can come over here and play this really cool animated video they created, but I'm not going to be able to play the full thing for you guys with the music on, at least because I will get copyrighted by YouTube, but we can play some of it just so you can get an idea for how well they really did this and how much experience this team has. So I'm just going to skip forward to where it really pops off and the art shows its value. So keep in mind, no music, but the soundtrack definitely goes hard. So I recommend watching it on their website when you get a chance yourself. So keep in mind that entire animated short film was created by the team that is developing this project. And then we can go over some of the sneak peeks and art. Like I said, I really happen to like this art style. I think that this is definitely going to be an emerging NFT trend as well when it comes to comic book looking art styles that start popping off as NFT collections, because I do happen to think that this looks really good. And then endless possibility, limitless opportunity. So imagine that this collection takes off. Imagine they make a TV series or something. Maybe it gets pitched to Netflix. Maybe they adopt it. If this were to become an animated series on a platform such as Netflix that has a lot of eyes looking at it, a collection like this would really pop off. And I've seen a lot of collections pitch this idea where they're going to make some type of animated film. This is one of the only ones, I think actually really the only team that I've seen that actually has the connections and the experience to pull something like this off. And like we saw with their intro video, which I highly recommend you go check out for yourself later so you can get the full experience, that short animation alone really highlights this team's abilities and what they could possibly pull off. So then we've got the team, which as I said is completely doxed. They've got a lot of experience. These two are the actors who are pretty well known in their industry. And then we've got Joman, who is actually a producer who produced Hotel Mumbai, which Dev and Tilda are in. They all have previous experience working together on a successful project, so that's something important and definitely worth taking note when looking at a team. So if you'd like, I definitely recommend coming and checking out their team and really just checking out the entire website overall to get a feel for it yourself. And then like I said, I would definitely go ahead and watch this video. But let's go ahead and jump into the Discord and hop into their sneak peeks. Now their server is currently locked. It's invite only. The team was kind enough to give my Discord community 100 invites, but if we scroll up, we can take a look at the sneak peeks. We can take a look at the reactions and the engagement. And for how many people are in the server, these reactions, the engagement is actually very good. And like I said, I really like the art style. I really like the artwork behind this project. I think it's very unique. I like the character that they chose, and overall this artwork and collection just stands out to me kind of like Azuki did, where they kind of did something very unique. They had a really strong team behind it, and they weren't just trying to hop on the trend and make a bunch of money based off of what was trending. They're trying to really establish themselves in the community, make something unique, and that's what it looks like these guys are doing. So far I really like what these guys are doing with their project. So yeah, that's about it for Roborovski. This project is still pretty early. They only have about 5K in Discord and 12K on Twitter, so definitely recommend following them on Twitter and turning on those post notifications notifications, just so that when they do drop a Discord link, you can get in there and hopefully get whitelisted on this project, because I definitely think this project has a lot of potential. Like I said, it's still very early, and especially seeing their little short animation on their website, it makes me really bullish for this project. All right, so the next project that I want to touch on is called Cartoons. They actually managed to snag the name at Cartoons, which I think is really helping this project do well. Believe it or not, these guys are blowing up incredibly fast. They currently have about 23,000 on Twitter. Their team is semi-doxed. I don't think that it actually shows their full profiles or who they are, at least not yet. And then if we hop over to their website, it's still very early. They don't really have much on it. They've got a little bit of facts, like how to get whitelisted and when they are going to launch, but I don't have much to work with considering that I'm not in their Discord. So we're just going to go ahead and assess them based on social media on Twitter, because like I said, they are popping off. They're getting a lot of engagement and people are really vibing with the art style. Obviously this trend is kind of like coming back into play with these 2D style art pieces. So we can scroll down and check out some of their sneak peeks. So it does look like these guys are going to have different bases. Initially they just had these, but then now we see it says welcome Bernie, and then they've got this type of character as well. So I'm assuming that they're going to have several different bases, so it's not all just going to be like the cloud head, like this one's like a flame fire thing, and then there's probably going to be more. But that's about it for this project. Like I said, I don't have too much information. All I know is that they're blowing up on Twitter. They're doing very well. A lot of people are talking about it, and who knows, this might be another project that really pops off. But all we can do for right now is follow them on Twitter and turn on those post notifications in case they do drop a Discord link. I myself will try to get in there. I do have a bunch of people in my Discord community who are already in, so I will see if I can get in myself. But that is it for Cartoons. Make sure to check them out, follow them on Twitter, and let's hop into the next project. All right, so the next project that I want to talk about is called Soul Z, and what we're going to start seeing, especially after seeing what Azuki did, considering we almost hit a 9 ETH floor today, just considering how well Azuki is doing. I think if we go into 24-hour volume, we can see, what is it, Lives of Asuna, and then I think there's two others, Killer Girlfriend. So yeah, we're going to see this explosive anime trend inspired by Azuki. So we're probably going to see a lot more anime inspired NFTs hitting the top stats on OpenSea. But this one in particular, it's called Soul Z. I do like the artwork behind this. I also like the artist behind this. I happen to follow the artist previously on one of my accounts, but essentially there's going to be 7.7k of these. So let's go ahead and hop into their Discord and check out their sneak peeks. So currently in their Discord, they've got about 55k. They've got about half of their whitelist spots taken up. But if we go into their sneak peeks, we can check out their art style behind this project. Their engagement is pretty solid. I do like the artwork behind this. Like I said, I was already following the artist behind this project, so I am a little biased, but yeah, I do like the artwork, especially for the anime theme. I think these look really cool. They're not overly dramatic. They're quite simple, but they catch the eye and they look really good, like Azuki. So basically they're going to be these 2D side profile characters. And then, like I said, considering the OpenSea volume that we're seeing, plus this new anime trend, this project is probably going to do very well, at least initially when they launch. So definitely keep an eye on this project, hop in their Discord, follow them on Twitter, because this is going to be the next explosive anime trend, and it's already happening. It's already taking place. We're already seeing the numbers, like I said, with Lives of Asuna and Killer Girlfriend, which almost had a 2 Ethereum floor. So this is definitely an exploding trend, and these are the types of projects that you're going to want to look out for in the near future. And lastly, by the time you guys are watching this video, I will be doing a whitelist giveaway on my Twitter for Roborovski. So make sure to hop over to my Twitter and enter that whitelist giveaway, as like I said, that is definitely a project that you do not want to sleep on. So that is going to be it for this video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at blockchaingavin, like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.